All right, and here in round one, definitely a keepable hand. Opponent is mulling, and then keeps and is playing first. See if we get a favored hoplite off the top. That would be a pretty extremely powerful top deck. I'd also settle for a plains. Green white. Okay. No plays. Ooh, alright. Spicy. Let's get in there for 2. And follow up with Mr. Wingsteed Rider. Next turn, quite a bit of damage at our disposal. I actually have to look how much we're talking about here, because I believe we're actually talking about... I'm actually not sure. I almost want to leave up God's Willing to protect my Wingsteed Rider, so I think we're just swinging with both, and we're going to Dauntless Charge. No blocks. So next turn we do have lethal, but for now I would prefer play it a little bit safe. So I believe we win now. Here's what we do. We Titan Strength our Wingsteed Rider, and then we play God's Willing on it. Give it protection from white, and lethal. Voila. I don't think we need that. All right. Well, that was pretty strong turn progression. He seemed a little bit slow on the plays there. He didn't have a play until turn 4, and then obviously drew either the plains for the Wingsteed Rider or the Wingsteed Rider. So let's go to game 2. We're against green-white, which I could see being challenging. Glare of Heresy appears to be a card that we would want to use. Anything else? Spark Jolt did not appear to kill anything he has. So let's bring in Glare of Heresy, and what are we going to be taking out? That is the question. Could take out Portent of Betrayal, but green-white, I've got a feeling he's got some fatties in there. Could take out the Rage of Perforos, swap it for Glare of Heresy, since they're both essentially removal spells. Glare of Heresy being significantly cheaper but more narrow. Rage of Perforos having Scry, which is relevant. I think the issue is I don't really know what else to cut. So why don't we, because I do want to keep my creature count fairly high, let's cut the Rage of Perforos and see if the Glare of Heresy pans out better for us. Okay, game 2. Yeah, This is a keepable hand. No mulls. Our opponent is mulliganing again, keeping at 6. Well, that's a pretty good draw. Cavalry Pegasus. All right. Let's play our Hoplite. Couple removal spells in our hand here. Getting in. No plays, no plays. All right. Another Spirit Point. Oread. All right, so let's swing for 2. And drop another Crowan Hoplite. Hoplite for days. So now they are both, 3 2s on attack? Not too shabby. I'm sure these guys work very, very well with that Minotaur Skull Cleaver, so perhaps I should have picked up one of those. I think I picked up an Oread over it, if I remember correctly, but I don't necessarily regret that. These Oreads are pretty strong. I like that first strike with any amount of buffs. Can be quite strong. Ooh, all right. Let's get in there. See what his game plan is. Probably Verdict, I'm guessing. Oh, well, it's good news for us. Interesting. Was that a God's Willing? God's Willing on top? I wonder if he was reading God's Willing. But we're going to leave that on top for sure. So counter that. He takes a bajillion damage. And follow up Mr. Spearpoint Oread. Alright, so now we have quite the aggressive force here. GG, huh? No creatures, I see. Alright, well, match 1. Taken, both on turn 5. I guess technically it would have been turn 6. And even more technically, he wasn't dead, actually. I guess if I Glare of Heresy, he would have been dead if he literally had nothing. So, alright, well, that worked pretty well. I'll see you round 2.